Hello, Namaste. How are you all? And for this podcast, we have the OG powerlifter Prashant.
Good evening.
So yes, he doesn't need any sort of introduction, but yes, Prashant, how are you? First of all,
Doing great.
thank you so much for coming. And before starting your powerlifting journey, I just want to ask that what was the point when you started doing that fitness journey and all, getting into that fitness?
So it started in 2018.
Yeah.
So when I'm back in high school, I was a plump kid. I was 110 kgs and 5'1". So I was like very small and fat. And I was bullied in high school and a lot of people picked on me. The teachers picked on me. I was like the dustbin during lunch break. And everything.
Teachers also.
Yeah, when I used to go complain to them saying, "Ma'am, ye kar raha hai, wo kar raha hai," and then they'd say, bullying is all a part of life. So course of, it's like a train, you just get off at the right station. But none of the teachers listened. I went to the counselors, nobody listened. So then after that 2018, I just thought, maybe because everyone is bullying me because of my body.
Yeah.
If I change my body, then they will stop bullying. I changed my body from 2018 to 2019. I did a weight loss from 110 kgs to 54 kgs.
Oh, massive, bro! 54 kgs.
In 7 months, but that was a little unhealthy.
Yeah.
I stopped eating. I did only running.
Same. I was in
I
India
did
only.
30 kilometers running every day.
Yeah.
I stopped eating food. I skipped 2 meals every
Not
day.
tracking any macros. Nothing like that. No. Yeah. Same.
Nothing.
Mm.
But it was because of an eating disorder. It became an unhealthy
Ah.
thing. And then I was still bullied because I was now extremely small. I was
Yeah.
very scrawny. And then after that, I started to get stronger because I figured if I was strong, nobody would bully me. So then I got strong. And people stopped bullying. Now people can't
Right.
bully.
Getting mocked by you?
I am not intimidating.
No, you are not intimidating, but yes, the big guy hitting PRs and PRs in the gym regularly. So obviously, it's quite a little bit like just have a distance from that guy.
So my reason for working out is just not get bullied anymore. And now
Nice motivation, by the way. So Prashant, where are you from? Like
Bangalore. I'm from Bangalore.
Native Bangalore.
Born and brought up in Bangalore.
Born and brought up in Bangalore. Your schooling you did in Bangalore only.
Everything was in Bangalore.
Everything was in Bangalore. How come Manipal happened coming to this college?
I had plans of doing NDA. Have you guys heard of NDA?
Yeah, National Defense Academy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I wrote the written exam. I cleared it. Then physical clear. Then what else was there? The speaking, interview. Sorry, yeah, interview exam also cleared. Medical exam, I failed it
Yeah.
because of all this unhealthy weight loss and everything. Some of my organs were smaller or something like that. My spleen was small, it seems. So stuff like that. All my organs were basically very small. So because of that, I was removed from NDA. So then I thought NDA is something physical and it involves physical activity and it's scientific. What is the next thing that involves physical activity and it is scientific? Sports science. So that's when I figured sports science in Manipal is what I want to do.
By the way, he's our Karnataka state champion. So in powerlifting, you won gold.
Gold in junior category and silver in senior category. Open.
In which weight category you played?
Under 93 kg.
Under 93 kg. Can you please tell our audience what is your bench PR and deadlift PR and squat PR?
My squat is 230 kgs. My deadlift is 275 kgs. Bench is a little bit of a disappointment. 125 kgs.
Bro, 125 kg you bench press. Squat is 230.
Look at the difference.
But still, 230 kg karta bhai. It's difficult, bro. For the guy like me.
See, I'm not saying bench 125 kgs is bad.
Yeah. But as compared
But
your squat
compared to my
and
lower body strength to upper body strength, a good powerlifter is not just squat dominant or deadlift dominant. They need to be well rounded. I'm not well rounded. That's my problem. And no powerlifter is good at everything.
So before starting your fitness journey, you had this thing in mind. You have to become that powerlifter only.
No, before powerlifting, I did calisthenics. Have you heard of calisthenics?
Yeah.
So it's body weight mastery.
Yeah.
So I used to do lot of pull-ups. I used to do like 40 pull-ups in a row with no effort. Zero effort. So then that was the entire 2020 quarantine thing. And I learned muscle up all that. So my body weight to strength to weight ratio was very good. So the first time when I did calisthenics, like for a year, and then I'm coming and doing powerlifting, my body weight was 62 kgs. I was 6% body fat that time.
Oh.
And from there, I was able to do 180 kg deadlift. I was able to do 170 kg squat, and my bench was 95.
So because of the calisthenics,
Because of calisthenics.
Oh.
Whatever strength I have now, whatever I am now, everything is from calisthenics.
So you started your deadlift with 180 kgs.
It was first 70 kgs, first ever PR, and then after that, 2 weeks later, lockdown started.
Yeah.
Then 1 full year, I did only calisthenics, became fully proficient in that, and then after that, from 70 kgs out of nowhere, I'm deadlifting 180.
Achha, I have few questions to ask you. Because of this podcast only, I got to know a little bit more about you. So I have some few questions, and then we'll finish it off. I know you are a very busy person. So my first question.
Sunday evening, what busy?
Yes. So yes, my first question is like, how does it feel to be one of the powerful guy in the gym and hitting, bro, like those insane weights? How does it feel? Like obviously people are staring at you, looking at you like in the gym. Oh my goodness, he's lifting some very heavy 230 kg, 260 kg, 275. You're hitting PR deadlift. How does it feel, bro?
Performance anxiety.
Performance anxiety. A lot of people on cameras with our recording started.
Yeah, this is the first time I did 260 kgs, right, guys? That was the first time in entire Manipal or entire Marina itself, people are actually witnessing that kind of weight being loaded on the bar.
I was the person who was witnessing just right behind you.
Exactly. So there were I think the entire gym had all come from the cardio section. They went to the deadlift side, and then from the ground floor itself, the gym section itself, everyone came and collected, and there were around 50 people just surrounded one guy, me. So that was a very, if I fail, everyone's going to be watching. So that is one fear I keep having, because no matter how much I try to be an extrovert, the bullied kid in me, the introvert, feels very nervous and gets performance anxiety when there are a lot of people watching. So I get that added pressure that you cannot disappoint them. So that motivates me to the next.
We'll add one clip where he was squatting 230 kgs, and when he was re-racking the weights, one side of the weight just rolled off, fell off. It fell off, and he was holding like a beast, I'm holding, remove, it's fine. It was crazy, bro. I was witnessing that thing. Enter my head. Yes, we'll add this clip also. You can see. So yes, so this is what about your deadlift and squat, and you're feeling an insane feel.
The adrenaline is always pumping. The moment you see the weights, I think one of the main fears I have when I'm going towards the bar, it is not the what if I fail, but it's like a mental block when you see so much in front of you. So for example, when I go and compete in a competition, looking at the same weights, it's all narrower, and it's competition plates, metal plates are very thin, right? So when I'm doing 270 in a competition, I'm mentally stronger, because when I'm looking at the barbell, it's loaded only this much. This is all there is in the bar. But when I'm doing it in Marina or any other gym, the entire place is loaded. So mental block is so much. There is so much weight there. But I feel it's the size of how you perceive the barbell that's very important.
Pretty much clear. My next question is you are a gym guy. Have you ever had a bad day in gym? Always when you're going to hit a gym, or you're going here today, I'm to hit PR and I have to be more good with the weights lifting and all these things. Have you ever had a bad day? Today was not my day. I didn't lift well. I couldn't perform well. Is that something you went through?
It happens more often than most people can actually tell, because for an outsider or for any third person, they would look at me and they will say, so easy, it's nothing. But to me,
yes,
I can feel the difference. I have this concept of my own. I don't know if there's an actual concept like this. I call it a decider lift. So on days where I want to go heavy, I will do a 250 for one set. For deadlift, for example, I will do 250 for one. And based on how 250 feels, I will decide whether I would do 260, 270, or I will attempt 280 kg PR that day. So 250 is my decider weight, based on how that feels. So sometimes when I'm doing 250, it might seem like it's going within like 2 seconds. I'll just go like, oh, it's nothing. Or sometimes it'll go, but then I will feel the struggle in my body. And that happens very often because there is this concept called CNS recovery, right? Like we have studied that. So what CNS, there's this thing called motor unit. Your muscle has motor units, right? So in order to, in simple terms, in order to attain in order to put in the right amount of force to complete a lift, your body needs to fire all the muscles, right? The neurons need to be fired into all the muscles, all the muscle fibers. So, for example, last week I had a competition and I attempted 290 kgs. Just deadlift. I don't know why I did that. I was scrapped on pre. Ego got the best of me. Instead of attempting 280, I went into 290. Naturally, in order to get 290, my body will be putting itself through an extreme load, right? So when I do that, your CNS recovery to unlike your muscle recovery, which will take like 3 to 4 days with DOMs and everything, CNS recovery takes 7 to 10 days when it's at 100% burnout. So after finishing that 290 kg lift, even until today, my strength is not back because my body is not ready to fire that much neurons to lift.
So you are not recovered yet?
Not yet.
So you lifted that 290 or failed?
No, failed. I have a video. So I got it till my knee and that's it. That was the first time I ever attempted 290 and I got the 290 till my knees. I was completely fatigued after that. So the very next day, I was taking a dead rest day. Then for the next 2 days was active rest. Then I played hockey the next day. So I basically got my good share of recovery. And after all of that, I think it was Tuesday and again I went to deadlift because Thursday was a competition, Friday rest, Saturday, Sunday active rest, Monday was hockey. Tuesday I thought, okay, 4 days, enough rest I have gotten. Let me go lift now. Tuesday I go, 220 is not coming off the floor. 220. My warm up is usually 230 kgs. I will not wear a belt.
Your deadlift 230 warm up.
230 is my warm up. I will not wear a belt. I will put my phone next to my legs. I'll not have chalk in my hand. Nothing. I'll just go hold the bar, lift it up, keep it down, smile, and just leave. But this time, Tuesday, I was so tired that 220 even only slap came off. Slap matlab, no, the bar bending part. That is all happened. I could not move the weight up. Then from 220, I dropped the weight to 200 or 200 felt like 260. I'm like, that's when I realized I'm not ready for this. I'll just take it easy for like a week more. Hopefully by next week I'm fully recovered and I can go back to my usual training.
What is the usual training program actually like?
So I have a weekly undulated. Like my periodized plan is a weekly undulated program where the first 3 weeks is like
weekly undulated.
So it's like so I have 3 weeks of high intensity, 4th week is a deload, and that goes on. And first week is usually hypertrophy, like a lot of volume. So if I'm doing deadlifts, I won't go past 230. I'll do 220 for 8 reps, 200 for 15 reps, 170 to failure. Basically, I will try to do cardio from deadlift or cardio from squat. I won't do it for powerlifting per se. First week is just heavy volume. Second week is singles but 85 to 90%. I won't go maxing out to 97, 95% and all. It is 85 to 93% almost. So that will all be single and double reps. Then the third week is the week where I'm maxing out. So that time will be like 95%. So if 275 is my PR, I will do 265, 270 kgs. On squat, if 230 is my PR, I will do 220, 225. Bench 125, matlab, I will just do 125 itself. That's basically it. That's my split. And then the fourth week is a complete deload for my CNS, what I said before, the CNS to recover so that I can go back to the volume session and then again slowly build up from volume to like 3 reps. From 3 reps, make it 1 rep and then first say deload. So it's like a 4-week thing.
You mentioned about the cardio, So what is cardio according to you? Like most people think cardio is basically going and running on a treadmill for like hours and hours and hours. But for you, cardio is you're doing deadlifting, you're doing
For multiple reps.
multiple
See,
reps.
the main essence of cardio is how you lose fat, for example.
Okay.
Thermogenic effect, right?
Yes.
So how does the thermogenesis actually take place? It happens when your heart rate increases, your perspiration rate increases.
Yeah.
So you can actually stimulate all of that by simply walking.
Mm.
So instead of walking or instead of doing that kind of cardio, I will just do something that is my sport oriented. Powerlifting is my sport oriented. So I would do the same. I will take some 170 kgs on a deadlift. I'll just put the bar and I will start spamming. I'll do maybe 30 reps, 35 reps. I'll keep on doing it. So that is again because of the constant movement and the constant holding your breath and bracing. Your perspiration rate also increases. Your heart rate shoots to around 150, 160. By the around 25th rep or something, you're at your peak heart rate. So after all of this, you basically, and it becomes a high intensity cardio. You know, HIIT, right?
Yes.
So it becomes a high intensity interval training types. So when you do that, it's again cardio. So you just take a rest after doing that kind of volume. So that is my kind of cardio.
What is like nutrition you're taking to like sustain, to maintain that type of strength? Obviously, and I want to ask one thing as well. You are a sports science student. How much sports science helped you in this your powerlifting game, and how nutrition is going? You know how much calories you take in a day. So please tell us something about that as well.
So I'll get to the nutrition part later.
Yeah.
But how sports science helped me with powerlifting? During the first 2 years of sports science, I think 2022 or 2023, my program split was very, very, very messed up. So I would max out every other day. I would deadlift 3 times a week. I will skip leg. I will skip chest. I won't bench. Sorry. I'll skip bench. I will take no rest in between my sets. I just want to lift heavy. Every 2 weeks, I would go for a PR. I would go from 200 to 210 to 20 to 30. In 1 year, even though that is the most horrible split I can do to and strain to my body.
At that time, you did not know about periodization. What is no?
Nothing. So even though that is the worst thing I could possibly do to my body, weirdly speaking, that was also the best period of my progress. So my deadlift progress had not been higher than 2022, whatever I did. I went from, when I first came to Manipal, 200 kgs was my deadlift max. End of 2022, I'm doing 250. No, 260. From end of 2022 to 2023, last year Feb, I did 270. After that, I started training in a program to not get injured, because that time I got injured. I had meniscal tear, I got shoulder injury, I had wrist injury from benching, like this hyperextension pain. Because of all of that, I started focusing on my rehab, recovery, taking rest days, all of that. Unfortunately, from last year 2023, last year Feb, I have not hit one single PR also on deadlift. But I'm not injured. My squat is getting stronger. My bench is stronger now. Deadlift is stagnant, but squat or bench is gone up. So, programming has helped me boost my other lifts. Not deadlift yet. I'm waiting for deadlift to break the plateau. From 1 year, I've been stuck in a plateau. And the nutrition part,
yes,
you guys will be surprised. I am a complete vegetarian.
Oh, bye!
I am not allowed to eat eggs.
Not even eggs. I love you, bro.
Love you too, sir. And I get maximum 100-120 grams of protein a day. Maximum. That is on a good day. So, my breakfast is usually 1.5 scoops of whey with oats, banana, and peanut butter. So that will give me around 30 grams of protein tops. Then after that I have classes. Then lunch break I will have coconut water.
Oh, okay.
I'll have coconut water and then after that I'll have healthy, and then after that I would have a good lunch, a wholesome lunch, and then dinner. And then before going to the gym, I will have 1 liter milk, half liter milk, and after gym again half-liter milk. Then after that dinner, I will have some dal chawal,
Rasam rice.
dal rice, sambar rice, all of that. I'll have 100 grams of sprouts, and again 1.5 scoops of whey with water.
This is your daily meal.
This is my daily. And along with my lunch, I will have 1 scoop of creatine, which is half scoop of creatine, which is 2 grams of creatine every day.
People believe in you that you are a vegetarian and lifting so heavy, bro.
They think I'm scamming.
But you're not.
They think.
But I'm proud of you, bro. Literally, I'm proud of you. You're a vegetarian beast, bro. I also did not know that you are vegetarian.
I just want to prove it to everyone that you don't need to eat a lot of. You don't need. I have to have whey protein. I have to do this. I have to have chicken. I need to have beef to get muscle. It is not required. If you want to become strong,
Not required.
if you want to become strong, or if you want a good body, all it takes is consistency.
And what about genetics?
Genetics
Again,
is
it's,
questionable
yeah.
because if you look at my parents, the only thing that I have genetically is
Forearms.
forearms.
Bro, just look at the forearm. मेरा इतना हाथ नहीं है.
That is the only thing I have genetically, and genetically, I technically am very weak because I was born with rickets. I have arthritis in my family, and even now my knees are still.
Rickets though is a deficiency of vitamin D, no?
Vitamin D.
Yeah.
So I was born itself pretty weak. I was born as a malnourished kid, and from there I became overnourished.
OG, bro. OG, literally, bro. Proud of you, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's basically it.
So till now, how it's going? Amazing. Yes. So, you played last week, no? Karnataka State Championship. How was the experience?
It was my first ever recognized powerlifting meet, and in that I came. It was pretty scary. There were a lot of there is this one national powerlifter. His name is Aaron Fernandez. Do you guys know his name?
No, I don't know.
So he was there, and it was pretty scary. I was looking at him opening on squat with my 1RM. He's doing 227. My PR is 230. He's doing what? 227. He just goes down, comes up, re-racks the weight, and he just. And I'm looking over here like he weighs 73 kgs, bro. I'm like what 87, 86. Looking at him, he's squatting my 1 rep max for opening the weight. I want to cry there.
See,
But in my category, I'm the best.
You are the best. For us, you are the best. Yes.
Thank you.
See, I have last 2 questions. My second last question is, see, a lot of people train very heavy, lifts very heavy, especially you. You're also lifting very heavy. How much technique play a role? Like when you're lifting heavy, no, sometimes you're not able to make that posture.
The perfect form.
Perfect form. So, what is your take on that?
So the ideal way to judge, right? If you want to compete in a sport where you need to lift heavier, your PR cannot be 100% textbook perfect form. Your PR, at least it needs to be 80% right. It doesn't have to be 100% right. It needs to be at least 80%. You can't. So if I'm doing a deadlift PR now, if I'm getting 290, I can't have full rounded like lumbar flexion, all of that. Upper back flexion is allowed even according to IPF standards. You can have upper back rounding, that is allowed. But the moment your lower back rounds, you just stop the lift. You don't. Getting that lift is not worth your life. No lift is worth your life. So, for anything, any movement, squat or deadlift, both, your lumbar flexion, if the moment you see lumbar flexion, you stop the lift. That is the thing. No matter how bad your form is, make sure you don't have lumbar flexion. And form wise, at least 80% it needs to be accurate. That's all. There's nothing else worth for.
Form is very much important also. But it's not like complete textbook when you're lifting.
It's not
PRs.
complete textbook.
Yes.
So if you compare the perfect textbook perfect form needs to be there until 80% of your 1RM. 80% of your absolute 1RM. And then after that, little bit here and there, if your form is going wrong, it is okay.
My last question. Bro, I've seen a lot of people telling all time, Acha, that gym guys don't have life. How do they enjoy? They enjoy because they spend most of the time in the gym, lifting weights, not going out, not partying. What is your views on that? How you party, bro?
I don't.
You don't party.
To me, this is life.
For you,
I
it's
enjoy
fine.
this.
Yes.
The fact that I have been working out for 5+ years now, it's not just dedication. It is my livelihood. It's end of the day. I like working out in the evening. The reason is when you're working out, endorphins are released.
Yes.
Right? And that's when your cortisol, your stress hormone level also drops. So through the day, whatever negative emotion, whatever I'm feeling, I'll just bottle everything up and then go to the gym and just.
Same. I'm also doing the same thing from
So
the
that
past
is
1.5
the
years.
best thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink. I don't drink alcohol.
Same.
I
Bro,
don't.
we are buddies, bro.
I don't do substance abuse. Nothing. So it is. Unless caffeine is a substance.
Yeah. But yes.
But yeah, so I don't do any drug abuse. Nothing. So the only thing I do is I just go bottle everything up. The moment I go to the platform, just and just lift.
Bro, any advice to me like how to build good muscle, hypertrophy, strength,
Time.
consistency?
Just put the time.
Yes.
5 years I've been doing this.
Yeah. So it's not in a day or like in a minute you'll gain.
Or you could get some results within a month, and I can help you with that.
No, I don't want that type of health, please. Thank you so much. So yes, this is it. Thank you so much, Prashant, for coming.
Thank you.
And I hope you and wish you luck. And I want you to lift 300 deadlift by the end of this year.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely you'll hit. And Scott is 250 at least. You should reach.
That
bro.
is my goal.
And
my
one-
goal for the year is, I think I've written it also somewhere. It is bench 140 by the year end.
150, bro. Make it 150. You'll do.
Arey yaar, I'm stuck at
No,
125.
you'll do, bro. You can do.
And then squat, right now it's 230. My squat goal is 250 by the year
Yes,
end.
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Chalo. Thank you so much, bro, for coming. And this is it, Prashant. And stay tuned, stay healthy, and stay connected. Thank you so much for watching this.